Hello everyone, this is Deepa Parekh. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Learn Anywhere, Anytime. Today we'll start with question number 3 of exercise 2.6, chapter 2, named Fractions and Decimals. The question 3 says, there is also many sub-questions under there. There are around 12 sub-questions under this. So let's start with the first question. Now in this question 3, we have to multiply the different decimal numbers along with 10, 100, thousands, etc. Now before we start this calculation with 10, 100, thousands, etc., we will just learn a basic fundamental thing. Okay? So whenever, just remember this thing, it will be very easy for you. Whenever we have to multiply any number, any decimal number, say with 10, 100, 1000, etc., always remember the decimal point will shift towards right. Okay? And when we have to divide with say 10, 100, 1000, etc., the decimal point will move towards left. That is what we saw. Now we will see the examples of both to make it more easy and understandable. So say suppose if it is 5.1 into 10. Okay, 5.1 into 10. Now as we saw here, when we multiply 10, 100 or 1000, the decimal point move towards right. So what is right? Which is right side? This is the right side. Okay, and this is the left side. So here, since this point will move towards right, and there is only one zero. Now that depends on the zero, that how many numbers it will move. Okay, here since there is only one zero and since there is only one decimal point, what will happen? This will move towards right, this decimal point. So what will be the answer? 51. Clear? Now if the same thing, say 5.1 into 100. If this is the case, then what will be the scenario? Since there are two zeros here, what will happen? This decimal point will move 2 steps ahead. Now there is only one number after the decimal point. So now how will we move this? So what we will do here, this decimal point will move out, and since there is one more zero will be added, and then we can write 0, 0 if we want, because this has moved 2 decimal points. Why? Because there were 2 zeros here. Similarly, 5.1 into 1000. Now 5.1 into 1000, see, same is the case. Here there are how many zeros? 3 zeros, but there is only one number after the decimal point. So since there are 3 zeros, how much point will this move towards right? 3 points, but there is only 1 point to move. So what will happen? 5. This point will come out. So 1 point is moved. Again there are 2 zeros left. So what will happen? What will come? 0 and 0. And then there will be a point. So this is okay if we don't put a point. That's just an optional case. Just to clear yourself that here we have moved 3 points out. Here since there were 2 zeros, we moved 2 points out. And here since there was only 1 zero, we moved 1 point out. Clear to everyone? Yeah? It's really very easy. You just need to understand the basic fundamentals of this. Just the opposite as we saw for the division. We'll just take a small example here. Say 51 divided by 10. So how will we write this? 51 divided by 10, which is equals to 51 by 10. 51 by 10, since there is only one zero, we saw that when we need to divide, the decimal point moves towards left. So what will happen? here, that since there is no decimal point, we assume that the decimal point is after this number. Okay, now since there is 1 0 and it moves towards left, the decimal point will move as 5.1. Clear? Say in the same case, if it is 51 divided by 100, how will we write this? 51 by 100, okay, which is equals to, as we said, it moves towards left, there are 2 zeros, so how many point will it come? I mean, how will it come? It will be 0.51 because it moved 2 points towards left. Why? Because there were 2 zeros. Similarly, we'll see the last example here with the division. 51 divided by 1000. Here 51 divided by 1000. Since there are 3 zeros here, what will come? Point. But here, see, there were 2 zeros. There are 2 numbers at the numerator. So what will happen? 2 numbers will by defaultly come. But here there are 3 zeros. So what will come? There has to be 3 numbers after the point. So we will start with 0, 5 and 1. Clear? So this is how it's just the opposite. The multiplication and division with 10, 100 or thousands are just the opposite. In multiplication, the decimal point moves towards right, and in division, the decimal point moves towards left. So basically, we just need to remember one thing, that is, this is remembered as, when there is multiplication, we remember as MR, that is multiply right. Points will move towards right. And here DL, that is when we have to divide, the decimal point will move towards left. So this is just a secret, a basic statement. If you remember this, your division and multiplication, this is only basically for 10, 100 and 1000. Okay, I mean with all the zero numbers, say it may be 10,000 or 1 lakh or anything like that. Okay, so now we will start doing the sums, which I hope if you understand this, it will be really very easy to perform the sums there. Okay, so here say 1.3 into 10, since this is a multiplication and there is 1 0, what will be the answer here? It will be 13. Okay, now sub question number 2, that is 36.8 into 10. 36.8 into 10. Same way, 1 0, one number after the decimal point, multiplication, so it will move towards right. So this number will also come here, that is 368 is the answer. Clear everyone? It's really easy. Moving to the third sub question, that is 153.7 into 10. Same way, I guess it's clearly understood. Here also 1537 is the answer. It's just that, see, very simple, how many decimal point numbers are here, how many numbers are here after the decimal point and how many zeros are there. So if there is only one number, that one number gets shifted. If there is only 1 0, if there are 2 zeros, 2 numbers get shifted, and if there is only 1 number and 2 zeros, 1 0 will be added more. We'll do more sums to make it clear. Fourth question here is 168.07 into 10. Now see here, there are 2 numbers after the decimal point but only 1 0. So what we'll do, how much number will move? It's just one number will move. Why? Because there is only 1 0 here. So here the answer would be 1680.7. Clear? Why? Because there is only 1 here, 1 0 over here. Now moving to the sub question number 5, 31.1 into 100. So here there are 2 zeros. Till now we studied about 1 0. Here there are 2 zeros and there is only one number after the decimal point. So what will come here? 3 1 0, sorry, 3 1, this 1 will move outside, and since there are two zeros here, one more 0 will be added. Why? Because there is only one number after the decimal point, but there are two zeros in 100. So that's why we will take out one more, we'll add one more 0 here. Clear? Sixth sub question is 156.1 into 100, which is equals to, same is the case here, answer will be 1561 and 0. Why? Because there are two numbers over here. Clear? Now again we will see to the next sub question, that is question number 7th. What is the question number 7? Here is 3.62 into 100. Now 3.62 into 100. So here there are two numbers after the decimal point and there are two zeros also. So what will come? Both this number will come out. So 362 will be the answer. Clear, everyone? Sub question number 8, and that is 43.07 into 100. Can you all guess? Yes, it is 4307, because two numbers here, two numbers here. The point disappeared. Now, sub question number 9, that is 0.5 into 10. 0.5 into 10. Now what will happen here? This y will come out. So 0.5. Now what is 0.5? You can either write this as 0.5 or you can only write it as 5, because if there is no decimal point here. So any number, 0 before any number has no value. So you can either write this or this. Clear? Now we'll move towards question number 10. Question number 10 says 0.08 into 10. Now see what will be here. Since there is 1 0, it will move towards right. So what will be the answer here? 0.8. So you can either write it as 0.8 or 0.8. Clear? Because any number, you write 100, 10 zeros or 5 zeros, there is no value because there is only 0. And this is important. Why? Because 0.8 is there. Okay? That is 0.9 into 100. Now what is 0.9 into 100? Yeah, so this 9 will come out. So you can write 0, 9, and since there are two zeros over here, we've just moved one step, one decimal point. So since there are two zeros, one more decimal point needs to be moved. It will be 90. So you either write 090 or the better way to write this is 90, because this and this both are same. Okay. The last but not the least is 12th one, and that says 0.03 into 1000. Great. So here three numbers, three zeros and two numbers. What will be the answer? 0, 0, 3 and 0. Why 0, 0, 3 and 0? Because 1, 2. There are two things, two numbers. So this decimal point moved two steps here, but here there are three zeros. So we'll have to add one more 0 to make it move outside. Clear? So you can either write like this or answer would be 30. Okay. Why these two zeros are moved out? Because there is no decimal point. So if you write this 0, it does not have any value. So you can either write like this or write like this. Clear? I hope you all have understood this, and this calculation has made it very easy. So if you have not subscribed my channel, request you all to please subscribe, like and share. Thank you so much. Bye bye.